Where are we going, Calvin?
We're going to eat pigeon with milk.
G'day, Stu here from UAVfutures. Welcome back to another episode of Tech Tuesday, where every Tuesday we get together, we talk about some new, different or exciting tech in the FPV drone racing world. Today, a big surprise. We're in Shenzhen. We're at the FXT factory, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna be checking out this brand new camera that has done some stuff that you have never seen before. So we're gonna go on a bit of a behind the scenes tour, go through the factory, show you how they go about building their process, making their VTXs their cameras, all that sort of stuff. And then the big one, I can't wait. I'm actually going to test this camera, put it through the QC, and also show you why it's so special. All right, come along, let's do it. Right here, we're at the front door of FXT. We're going to hit the elevator button, ride our way to the top, and bring it along with CTC and go on a bit of a tour. Alrighty. You got the buttons, Cal. Now, for those people out there, the tech about this episode, it's all about the Venus Pro, so it's super echoey in here, but that's something I really want to show you as well. So definitely, if you want to check out an interesting FPV camera, this is the video for you. Alrighty, here we are in the lobby. I've actually already done a walkthrough of here, but come along, we'll show you some of the other parts, and then the interesting part, the QC and this bad boy. Let's go. You might have seen the ping pong table as well. I'm going to give Cal a match a little bit, and we're going to have a bit of a wager on there. We've got a gym for the employees. In here's the sales department. That's probably where I talk to them on Skype, actually. It's interesting finally meeting people who I've spoken to on Skype for a long time, but now meeting them here in real life. So that's where they work. In here's Leo's office, so the CEO. We're going to keep moving, have a quick look at engineering, and then into the assembly plant. Right, so in here, I don't want to make too much noise because they're hard at work, but there's some sneak peek products, some really exciting stuff that's coming along, and I don't know how much I can show you of this room. So we're going to roll in, have a look at the way they put all their cameras and all that sort of stuff together, and then the big one, I can't wait to show you this, do a little bit of testing. Here, this is kind of like one of the final parts where we're doing a bit of QC. At the moment, they're checking all the cables work, all that sort of stuff. Keep rolling down here. Here's where they're assembling some parts for the Viper goggles. And this is probably where it starts to get exciting for me. So FXT makes some really cool cameras, really cool VTXs. So here they're doing a bit of soldering, wiring things up. If we go a little bit further, I never knew how VTXs came. So they come in like big boards of probably 30 at a time. They take them apart, put on the MMCX connectors, do all that sort of stuff that we take for granted. So I'm sure these guys have soldering skills that far surpass mine or Cal's or Trevor's. And then a little bit further down the line, I don't want to interrupt the girl who's in there, but I think it's called a Faraday cage. But that's where they...
Let's do it.
Let's
do it. Let's go in now.
Okay.
Let's check this out.
All right. So in here, what they do, they essentially go through, do some testing. It's all shielded to make sure they check each channel on the VTX, make sure the right decibels, and I guess a whole bunch of science that I don't completely understand. But they do all their testing in here. We did have a bit of a demo, but yeah, that's where the magic happens, I guess, to make sure that it's pristine, to get some good VTXs.
Slam it.
Okay. And I did need that woman's help to shut the door. And then right here we've got some more stuff. They're working with some magic with oscilloscopes. But the exciting part, the part you've probably been watching this video for the Tech Tuesday, the Venus Pro camera and what it does with gesture control. So let's go around the corner. We're going to do some testing about something that I think might change our hobby, or at least help people who another option. So I know Cal's already seen it as well. It's very exciting stuff. Okie dokie, so we got this little part here. This is where we focus the camera. We have a look up here. That stuff is all pretty standard, but what you might not have seen before is, check this out. So, I think I have to plug and replug for the power thing. Point it up here, wait till the logo comes on, cover this for a couple of seconds, and then if you can see on the screen, see how it says cloudy in the top left-hand side? Now we're for indoors mode. then we can change to some sort of light mode. But if you want to change some of the settings on your camera, you can do all that through the VTX. So if you're flying around, this would be especially useful if you need to change environments. A very, very easy way to, you know, maybe it's sunny. Oh no, now it's cloudy. You want to get the best FPV footage you can do that straight by using some gesture controlled motions in your FPV camera. But it also doesn't stop there. It does some other things as well, which I need to probably reboot it. And you can also change the power levels. So how do I change it from 25 to, okay. And is there any more? Is it just profile and milliwatts? Is that all you do? I'm getting a lesson. Okay, okay. And then you hold your hand there again.
3 seconds.
Okay, I see. And then you see it flashing.
Yes.
All right, so we're on 200 milliwatts, 600 milliwatts. So you can change the power of your VTX as well. Put it in pit mode very easily using your hand. Okay, so say, yep, we want 25 milliwatts. And then you can also even change the VTX channel. So this is very, very useful. Maybe you don't have access to your radio or you don't want to use some of the smart audio features. This, you can also do it very, very quickly in your hands with the goggles on, ready to roll. Alrighty. No worries, and then it's good to go. And then once the OSD is on there, it's all good to go and fly. Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Alrighty. Anyway, I'd love to know, what do you guys think? Drop your comments down below. What do you think about this motion control gesturing? Where do you think it would help you? When would you change your profiles? I really like how it can go from cloudy to sunny, so you can get the best. If you're at the races, you need the best footage that you can. You want the best clarity. When you can change it so easily, I think it's definitely a nice little feature we can add into our camera. So anyway, I want to give a huge shout out. I'm going to put the link out down below. I don't know if it's out just yet. If it is, I'll put the link down below. Huge shout out to FXT for inviting Cal and myself up here. We've had an absolute blast. It was really cool to see how this factory goes together. And now I think it's time that Cal and I went and had a game of ping pong and had some fun. Anyway, other than that, subscribe for more FPV related FXT, gesture changing, FPV related camera action. And as always, happy flying. Also, we've turned into a sports channel, UAVfutures. I'm going to verse the CEO, we're going to verse Leo of FXT in a match of ping pong. First to 11. Cal, you can do the scoring. I'm scared. Okay. Awesome! Okay. You gotta keep the score, Cal.
Actually, we need one of the girls to keep the scores.
Okay, will
you keep the score?
Keep score?
Okay, let's start the game again.
We'll keep it at 1-0.
1-0.
Oh, we've even got a scoreboard.
Awesome. Alright.
Alright, this was going to be a friendly match. The scoreboard's coming out. It's about to get intense. Australia versus China in the ping pong championship. Alright. Do I just serve? Okay. He's going easy on me. He's going easy. Tell your boss to go as hard as he can, please. As fast as he can. Bit of match point. Right up. No worries, thank you very much. No worries. Rightio, hope you guys enjoyed that, all that other jazz. Huge shout out to FXT. I had an absolute blast, awesome day. Comments down below, all that other sort of stuff. And as always, happy flying.
See ya, guys.
For what?
Hang on, okay. So what's happening? We're going out for a local specialty.
Sing again.
And what are we've got Calvin in the front. What are we going out for? What's the local specialty?
The local specialty. One is very famous. It's a pigeon.
Pigeon.
It's eatable pigeon.
Oh, Calvin's piped up and said no thank you. Alright, we're going to cut back to when we're at the restaurant and what it looks. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's not like peaceful pigeon. It's since their birth.
Okay.
Just yes,
like-
for people to eat.
So you don't
Is
worry.
it like Kentucky Fried Chicken? Kentucky Fried Pigeon?
Kentucky Fried Pigeon. I suppose.
Have you tried KFC?
Yeah.
Yeah? Not like that, no.
No, in KFC there is no pigeon because
No.
KFC just focus on chicken.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's not
yeah.
KFP, it's
They said-
KFC.
It's their slogan. They said we just focus on chicken.
It's a business idea for you guys. KFP. Kentucky
KFP?
Fried Pigeon.
Oh, Kentucky Fried Pigeon.
Where are we going, Calvin?
We're going to eat pigeon with milk.
Yummy.
KFP. Oh yeah.
It smells good.
It does smell
It
okay.
smells delicious.
Yes, it does smell good.
About to have Calvin.
This is
Milk, some solid
like,
milk.
it's like, it's not curdled milk. It's some kind of milk pudding. It's solid milk. We're going to give it a go. There's some honey on it. It's not too bad.
I'll have for that.
It's not too bad, man.
Oh.
It's okay. Yeah, it tastes like a pudding.